Hey guys, welcome back to The Blind Side. Some breaking WWE news here. It's quite late in the UK, but PW Insider reports this is a weird one. Chris Jericho still under WWE contract. Now, obviously, there's a lot of buzz going around. I haven't really spoken about it on this channel because you hear it everywhere about the Jericho Kenny Omega match. As my little lovely cat just comes to say hello. Hello, Gizmo. But what nobody seemed to know was that he's still signed for WWE now. This comes from a Japanese magazine, which apparently Kenny Omega was having an interview with them, and that's where it came out. But what exactly does this mean? I mean, there's no love lost between WWE and New Japan, so I don't think it's anything to do with that. I think it's more the fact that WWE want Kenny Omega, and why wouldn't you at the minute? I mean, we know what Jim Cornette's views of him are, but he is one of the biggest stars in the world at the moment. Whether you want to call it 5-star match, 6-star match, whatever, the matches earlier this year against Okada, who wouldn't want to see that in a WWE ring? And think about AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Finn Balor. There's so many opponents in WWE for him. So maybe this is Vince's way of saying to him, look, I'm not this bad guy that everybody makes me out to be. Who knows? I'm not sure. But yeah, it's quite interesting. So we will be seeing Chris Jericho versus Omega on the 4th of January at Wrestle Kingdom 12. And he will still be signed for WWE during that time. Now, the interesting thing is, when Roman Reigns was taken out of the Survivor Series because of the strain of meningitis or whatever it was, it's alright, my cat's trying to play with me now. We'll play in a minute, mate. We'll play in a minute. One of the people that they did call was Chris Jericho, but he said that he wasn't available because he was off with Fozzy doing, we know that they've been touring. So it's really interesting. And that made me think he was still signed, which is why it was such a shock when he turned up on New Japan's Titantron and issued Kenny Omega with a challenge. I guess we'll see how this one goes. I think it's all leading towards WWE trying to get Kenny Omega. As far as I'm aware, he's quite happy in New Japan at the moment, and there's certainly no sign of him leaving in the near future. I think he'll end up in WWE at some point, maybe late 2018. We'll see what happens. I don't know when his contract runs out in New Japan. Other reports going around today about Roman Reigns being cleared. Well, I reported that yesterday. Apparently he's going to turn up on Raw. And the rumour is, and I actually said this in a video yesterday, that it's going to be the Shield versus the New Day at Survivor Series. And I said that because it makes sense. And rarely does WWE make sense with their booking, but the New Day were the ones that put Raw under siege again this week. Obviously, Rollins and Ambrose now no longer tag team champions, so what are they going to be doing? Makes sense to me. Roman Reigns goes in there, and you got a nice 6-man tag match. Anyway, let me know what you think about this whole Jericho situation. Are you even bothered? Please do like and subscribe to the channel. And remember, you'll see me before I see you. Thanks for listening.